You join me here at the historic race circuit at Castle Combe in Wiltshire, and I'm here to meet this guy, Ollie Warren, 24 years old and a leading light already in Superbike racing. What have you brought for us here, Ollie?
So this is a 2006 Yamaha R6, which we've predominantly been using for our winter testing, and we was ideally going to race it this year in the No Limits 600 Cup. But unfortunately, with the way that the world went, we didn't get a chance to do that, unfortunately. So the bike time has been a bit of an issue, but we still managed to get a few tests in here and there. We're really enjoying the riding of the bike and how it handles. But we will be taking a different bike into the Superstock 600 next year.
Well, this is the next stage in your career, of course, but it's a career that started really early on. You've been riding bikes since the age of 6, haven't you? Yeah,
that's right. So my dad bought me a motocross bike initially when I think I was about 4 or 5 years old, and stuck me on that and put me, in a big field and just let me kind of loose, and I fell off it straight away. But yeah, no, I mean, I really enjoy the progression of riding and how you can fall off and get back on and improve and, go faster in. Just the whole aspect of the learning and how quick you can learn it is really appealing to me, so that's why I enjoy riding so much.
Well, you had a fantastic season last season. Just talk us through that season. It was a season that ended, of course, in you winning the championship, and that must have felt great.
Yeah. So it was my first time racing ever. I'd done a little bit of racing when I was a kid, but maybe 2 or 3 race meetings. So this was, the big boys league. So yeah, we done our first season, which started in March at Brands Hatch. I managed to qualify pole for my first ever race in a rookie vest, which was quite funny. But yeah, we had a really good set of results there, and I won the newcomers race and managed to get a 100% win record in the newcomers championship, which was really exciting.
Fantastic, and one of those fixtures, of course, where we're stood now at Castle Combe. It's a great circuit, isn't it?
It is. It really is. It's a bit of a tricky one to learn because it's so big and there's a lot of bumps in it. But yeah, personally, I absolutely love this track, especially the kink. You really realise how fast you're going when you get up to that first corner, and there's been a few times when the front's let go on me, but yeah, no, it's been good fun.
So looking ahead to next season then, you're entering British Superbikes, the next big stage in your career. How are you preparing for it?
Yeah, so my training regime has definitely took a massive escalation. So I'm training a lot harder, getting a lot more bike time on the little supermoto that I train on. So we go to go-kart tracks most weeks. And yeah, just trying to get myself up to speed with all of these boys that are at the top of their game. And I know it's going to be a challenging year for me because these boys are very talented, but I'm willing to put in the work and do what it takes to do well in this championship. So.
Well, you've had a lifetime around motorsport, haven't you? In particular, from your father, who worked for TWR Jaguar back in the day with the Silk Cut XJR9s, and that is why you brought this beauty along as well, which is your Jaguar XE. Tell us all about this.
Yeah, so I got this when I was 21 years old. It was my second Jaguar that I bought. Originally, before that, I had an XF. Which I really thoroughly enjoyed, and it was a bit more luxurious than this in terms of the seats and the heated, everything was heated and automatic and everything. So yeah, that was a bit of a luxurious model, and I wanted something a little bit more sporty. So I bought this from a garage in London, and yeah, it's just been absolutely awesome. I love it so much.
I've got to be honest, Ollie, a fashion icon like you, I wouldn't have normally put you with a Jaguar, but this is the thing, they are cool cars, they're not just for old men, are they?
Not at all. I think, a lot of young people go for Mercedes or Audis, and I didn't really want to have a car that, everyone else had. So that's kind of why I looked into the route down getting another Jaguar. So, and yeah, it's, haven't had any problems with it. It's been absolutely amazing, so I really enjoyed driving it.
Well, of course, fashion is your thing as well, and I know you're particularly involved in your own fashion brand. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so I originally set it up as a women's bikini swimwear brand, yeah, when I was 18, and then we transferred over into the men's accessories, caps, bags, and these sorts of things. So it's really popular abroad at the minute. I mean, the countries around Europe. So we're just kind of focusing on building that so that I can pay for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's the idea. But yeah, so I've been really enjoying growing that and met a lot of good people through networking. So I've really enjoyed working with that so far.
And this is the thing about Jaguar, isn't it? It's not a car that people would perhaps associate with a lad like you, but this is the thing, they are unique and they make you stand out from the crowd.
Yeah, that's it, and especially the colour, which is what stood out to me originally. I hadn't seen it before. I think it's called a Omsimium Blue. I probably pronounced that really wrong, but yeah, so it's a really cool colour, and it's got a bit of a gold fleck. Obviously it's very dirty now, so you can't really see the gold fleck too much, but yeah, I think that was one of the kind of unique points that stood out to me so much.
Is it true, Ollie, that you've never been out round Castle Combe in a car before?
Yeah, that is true. I've never been round on 4 wheels before.
Right. We're going to sort this out for Ollie, because we're now going to put Ollie in with Tom Robinson from Swallows Independent Jaguar, who's also one of our Jaguar Enthusiast Club Championship racers. And we're going to put Ollie in the XJR that Tom races, and Tom's going to have a look at Ollie's bike. You can see all of that in the next video. Click below, somewhere down there.